I be done lost, so now you find me. I fall don't die, oh, now you save me. And everything where I get to, now you give me. You don't do what again, no again, no yeah. Papa, you don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. You don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. Papa, you don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. You don't do what again, no again, no yeah. Papa, you don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. You don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. Papa, you don't. Testimony of your goodness over and over. You know they tire. I go sing for you. I go tell the world you don't do one again, and you go still do one again. I be done lost, so now you find me. I fall don't die, oh, and now you save me. And everything where I get to, now you give me. You don't do what again, no again, no yeah. You don't do what again. You don't do what again.
Hey, it's your station. Anywhere, anytime. Epic Radio, 99.3 FM. So refreshing.
And everything where I get to, now you give me. You don't do what again, no again, no yeah. Papa, you don't do what again. Papa, you don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. You don't do what again, no again, no yeah. Papa, you don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. You don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. Papa, you don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. You don't do what again, no again, no yeah. I'm a living testimony.
Epic Radio, 99.3. It's so refreshing.
You know they tire. I go sing for you. I go tell the world you don't do one again, and you go still do one again. I be done lost, so now you.
Miss Salon people, muna kushe una kabo. This now a boy picking twice eyes on the beat. I fix they listen to Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So refreshing, alright.
When I no get hold, now you give me. When I won't follow, now you catch me. You don't do what again, no again, no yeah. I be done lost, so now you find me. I fall don't die, oh, and now you save me. And everything where I get to, now you give me. You don't do what again, no again, no yeah. Papa, you don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. You don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. Papa, you don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. You don't do what again, no again, no yeah. Papa, you don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. You don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. Papa, you don't. Testimony of your goodness over and over. You know they tire. I go sing for you. I go tell the world you don't do one again, and you go still do one again. I be done lost, so now you find me. I fall don't die, oh, and now you save me. And everything where I get to, now you give me. You don't do what again, no again, no yeah. You don't do what again. You don't do what again. Every day now, every day, your mercy day for me. You don't do what again. Papa, you don't do what again, no. You don't do what again. Yes, you don't do what again, no again, no yeah. No, I might no power, but you still.
Good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show. They come to you live here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We're coming to you live from a studio here at Hill Court Road. We are live on Choice FM in Eastern of Freetown. Also be live shortly on TV as well, on Slick TV. My name is Mohammed Jawad and welcome to the final edition of the show for this week. As usual on Fridays, we discuss the biggest stories of the week. And this week, by far, the biggest story is the attempted coup that happened on Sunday, and for the rest of the week the aftermath has provoked a lot of incidents, and we will bring you some latest updates on that. We will bring you the ins and outs, and as much as we know as well, I'll be discussing that with colleague journalists them here as usual. But first things first, let's start with a morning message of motivation when I rise. Can get from time to time we get challenges, we get problem, but be careful who I tell you problem to, and be careful who I also take advice from, because these two things can really help you, but these two things can also leave you vulnerable and also damage you in the long run. Some advice, there is some people who would advise you, they get no business, they have no business advising you, given their own life experiences, given the mistake they don't make similarly to yours, or the intentional decisions they've made don't bring them to side and day. So sometimes I find for no who I tell you problem to, than a one, I find for no who I take advice from than a two. Because depending, if you tell the wrong person, then your problem, if it's just a small problem, just go to escalate, just go become bigger. And if you take advice from the wrong person as well, instead of you get direction, it will possibly be saying a misdirection, you get now life. Because the reality is, not everybody like you. So chances are, if you tell somebody we not like you, your problem, it means say at some point that person they go either share your problem with somebody else, and before you know it, thing when a very private something, they become public, and so many people and know say, oh, you get this problem here, and thing will not concern them, then go put them out inside, and before you know it, and so your problem just go to escalate. And also, if you tell the wrong person your problem as well, you don't show that person the weakness, and that your weakness, they one day they go look for exploit them. One day they will probably use that problem there as well for tell you. So these are all of the things you should consider. So be careful that you share a problem with, because I mean, some man as you tell them a problem, so like I say, problem we go give you very good advice. And every problem get the kind of person way they go to for advice. If you have a problem about marriage, about relationship, they get the kind of person way you go to. Person will get requisite experience. If you get money problem, you need to find the kind of person way they go to. So that make in your circle, try to get as much people as possible. We get different. Cause say some people you will tell any problem, and then go in at the backstage now, they engineer your problem for make it even be big. So if you don't have someone to tell your problem to, just keep up on your chest and pray about it with God, because between you and God is always private. And then one day maybe go give you a solution to that problem, and then it will be solved without you sharing it. I know sometimes people say sharing is caring, but if you tell the wrong person, it's not caring, it's something else, and you will prepare your own bed for failure in the future. This is the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us.
milk now they carry tasty creamy goodness for your breakfast and snacking moments. With any packet of cowbell milk powder you add to your food, you they give your body a creamy goodness blend of vitamin A, C, D, E, and K for general well-being and vitamin B9 for healthy brain development. Cowbell milk powder now with creamy goodness. Now quality milk powder we recommend for you and your loved ones during breakfast and snacking moments every day. They also get the 3-in-1 cowbell coffee, cowbell choco, and your favorite cowbell strawberry. Buy and enjoy the new creamy goodness of cowbell every day from all provision shops nationwide. For wholesale, visit the office now 51 Frobe Road, Freetown, or call us on 077 250025 or 099 250025. Cowbell powdered milk, the perfect companion at breakfast and snack times. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
So, of course, if you're in this country or even out of this country, you now know the situation we are in. We woke up on Sunday morning and, of course, with gunshots, curfew, and prison break, and so many other things we don't follow in the aftermath of that. I mean, for a lot of people who don't want to witness this, say this be all, it may look like an action film series where they unfold on our streets, episode by episode, on our streets and our areas, right up to Tuesday night as well, where there were reports of gunfire in some parts of the city as well. Freetown itself has been on the edge. People are coming out slowly for do them business and get back to normalcy. But we all, even if na mango stick, even if na mango for don pan zinc now, we all just jittery and we all afraid given waiting don't happen on Sunday. So the government don't officially announce this Sunday's event was an attempted coup. Investigation they continue on that. 29 people are being tracked down, and then you get hundreds of prisoners still out there as well. Some don't come in voluntarily, some are being chased down, and a lot of them as well are out there. We're not really sure where then they. But with all of this happening, you still get assailants them who are still on the run. Some have been arrested, some have been killed, and armors as well. All of it has not been accounted for at the moment. So this morning we'll discuss the latest that we know on that. We will also look at new information that we have, and also dig in deep as to how did this happen, what could have possibly been the cause, and how we will mitigate this all going further. This is the Epic Morning Show. Stay with us. All right, don't forget to do business with BNB, because BNB is the latest cash app as well. But it's not just for cash app as well. You can also be a BNB agent with the BNB POS, and it's how you can pull money, withdraw money for people as well, pay transaction, do transaction with them as well, pay bills them with them as well. So it's a fantastic opportunity as well, creating more opportunities for digital inclusion for a lot of Sierra Leoneans out there. So wherever you are, go to the Google Play Store now, download the app, and make sure you make maximum use of it, especially at a time like this where we all need more and more money in we phone, and we also need to withdraw those monies as easily as possible. But let's get straight into we program here this morning. Good morning, gentlemen. Let me start with you, Calvin. And with everything that happened Sunday, do you think the undertone na political cause, or maybe this is just the division within the military?
Thank you very much. Good morning, listeners. The answer not too specific because events still they unfold, investigation they take place, more arrests than they take place, and a lot of news they fly in and out. So clear for a person give a particular judgment except the one that we really they on top of the affairs now they can come and give a clear pathway where person go able for make a perfect assessment. But so far so good. We all been there at the tongue, and of course me return home by 2 o'clock that very moment today. But unfortunately the way me been too tired and stuff, so I not be even hear the initial gunshot them. I just be waking now in the morning. We on turn reach now we are area. So plus the bush radio then would hear and the real people within at the business they would they call where they tell we things and all with we self they see and witness. We put 1 and 2 together and find out say na that name we then call we then say na a security breach. Now in the big thing we all for now. We na security. Indeed there was a security breach because usai we ammunitions then they. You understand? I can't tell whether or not they would rank day or what, but at least it clear say ammunition day, and it clear say then go then broke day, and it clear say then take some, then fight day, and we lost some of we loyal troops them, and they arrest and kill some of the alleged perpetrators. So with all that in mind and waiting to be now, where we understand say still security activities they go on in certain parts them of the country, or maybe the western area still, we still look and say na security breach because usai hardcore criminals them, they release them from the Pademba Road prisons and even the female correctional center self be tampered with. So now a massive security breach. Then now the main description force we will go get until something prove otherwise. But again, one thing will shock me and plenty other people will get that piece of information. Now the fact that a video, an audio clip they go around where somebody they talk like if I say they want to let people then come out and jubilate because they don't suspend constitution and stuff. That was touching, and they try for know the veracity of that particular audio clip, whether indeed they actually make them a radio station or somebody do a voice note mischievously for cause mayhem. But it's really scary. That particular part they scare me all over.
And that's something we'll now know say IMC say they will investigate, and 2 radios them Tumac and Citizen. I think IMC have announced an investigation to them. But let me come to you quickly, Doc, because before this coup attempt, already things were difficult. Government been still gets a lot on them plate really for sort out. Political negotiations between the APC was concluded. So we are basically getting back on track before all of this as well. So how difficult if to say get for refocus the attention back to development?
Okay, good morning, Sierra Leone. Good morning, Mr. Jawad. Let us take this opportunity for say a sincere apologies to all Sierra Leoneans. Of course, we all be touched by this incident we happen. For answer your question directly, I want to start with for answer the question we threw to Mr. Calvin. I think say the incident we happen actually they show the level of disparity within not just among the military but among the forces in this country. To be honest with you, if you see the conditions of some soldier man, then people are bigger man at state. And you would have to question whether really then they get the conditions of service we then supposed to get. So this is not something.
Well, I mean, that might be true as well,
Yeah.
but considering from whose side they don't come out, there has been drastic improvements in that.
To be honest with you, I don't really want for going to the salary structures of even the military, but it's poor. It's extremely poor.
Oh yes, I mean I admit that, but
Yeah.
like I say, but from Uside and Komoto now,
Well,
they have
basically,
gone quite
let
quite
us
away.
let we also look at the services with them people there, so they render. They are giving us selfless service, and one of the reforms them we I think say we for make as a country now for provide better facilities and amenities for these guys. To be honest with you, the conditions of service of a major is less than even that of maybe a lecturer too at the university. And sometimes you not go expect say these people will be happy about waiting and they get compared to waiting then supposed to get.
Yeah, but much of waiting happened really was not tied to condition of service.
No, but look at it from this angle. Follow the report of Umar Fofana, where on that same day, where he talks say he meets some soldier man na the Congo Cross, and somebody tell and say this not for civilians, it's more or less within the military. He can't for beg a question that they are not happy about the way things are, and then target mostly the one them at the top. And if you continue for look at them, you will find out say it's an internal dispute.
That internal dispute, whilst you may be right on it, but it's not necessarily based on welfare. Much of that dispute really is about the division, tribal division, regional division.
Mr. Jawad, everything in this country gets something to do with condition of service. We don't talk on this quite often. When you talk about you, even you as a worker, you get your salary at the end of the month. Go to the market. Try for use your salary for solve your own problem. You can't solve it. And these are the basic things that we also need for look at. So me they talk say, it might not be just the welfare, but conditions of service. Now that make I say conditions of service, I not say welfare. Conditions of service is deplorable. Now talking about the steps where we don't take and looking at how best we are we did right now. I think say because even this morning before I come, I been reading notes verbal we they sent to the embassy in UAE because President supposed to go for COP28, and he say unfortunately His Excellency no go, and he sent
in his place.
Yeah, he sent a delegation. So you know, say there has also been a clarion call all this while that we need to get things sorted out in the country. And sad for say that from 2018 till now, His Excellency have been to over 36 countries. And you did beg for ask the question, waiting anything there sort of yield for the country. While we get internal issues, with internal things for address. So I think say, well, I'm not going to say it's a good thing, but also it's a blessing in disguise that we also get His Excellency with us now, because there are other things that also need for be addressed. Not just that issue no more. There are lots of reforms going on, including what you mentioned about the dialogue going on between the SLPP and the APC. Initially, it was just left open like that, but now, with His Excellency in person, I think say it will push and it will make the process be a lot more credible for them.
Kelvin, do you agree with Doc that this is more about welfare or how the country did, or this is just about politics?
Well, actually, there are certain prescriptions where you dey put to anything where you can just match. But possibly, not so because it go match, make it go be the actual thing. Because the fact goes that even if you give person your eye, the next day go ask you for your nose. You know, so Lord just left the situation as it is, because we are all present and actors within this economy, and we know how things are and how we had for everybody. You understand? But this particular scenario, a lot of ex-combatants there, according to the investigation so far, we would only follow up with a lot of ex-military men. They are inside. So if it is a welfare, I don't think say them before even day, because some of them will not work again. They're lucky for them can get a very good pension. Because I remember 6 or 7 years back, people and they will not be ex-servicemen, will be they take 25 leons where you see so as a pension. But a lot of them, when they don't rise above dandy now, because I think they may not make a general increment with the all-win ex-combatant or ex-servicemen, they get something better than 250, which is, you could say, now a movement upward. So coming into that scenario will take place, we know say there is some mayhem intended. The problem no more now is no one beats the investigation gone. But if we put 1 and 2 together, we know say there was something. But the government where they in place, we they look for their own definition or their own description of the incident. Whenever they
don't now they're saying it's an attempted coup on Tuesday. They have agreed on the definition of what happened.
So with that in mind, who are behind it? This is the key thing. So we they look forward now to the investigation, make them speed up, because me hate investigations in a salon where they take donkey years, we not see no report at the end of the day.
And this is the thing as well, because whilst we also need for praise the gallant military personnel and other forces them as well, we stand up and defend the country at a time like that. But also we get serious questions around security we will need for ask. 2 things perhaps we stand out. I mean, Panda press conference on Tuesday, we say the CDS himself, when he was asked if they get CCTV in the armory, he said he must admit they don't get CCTV. It's a lesson where they don't learn. They asked the prison boss, do you have a CCTV within Pademba Road as well for able to track and really account for movements of what happened? He dodged that question. And then the police IG say, we get drone them, but the people themselves will be for operate the drone there. Some of them, because of this thing, they not be even able to work. This now security officers, the one way we trust really for security, they are admitting to these faults.
Okay. Actually, this is it. It was a Saturday night for the clean Sunday. We know, we made our operate within the security sector, I understand clearly. We know how lethargic people take Saturday night and Sunday morning. If you did duty Saturday night, do clean Sunday, somebody for can relieve you, maybe you have to spend the whole Sunday there, then the person who can give you a flimsy excuse. That is rampant in every security sector so far. I'm not to blame them, or I'm not to castigate them, but it's my experience. And I think say it show now clearly a good number of gallant officers them not be able to go work that particular morning, because at 2 already, then don't they hear this big firing. So they don't know, they not get information, so nobody not go. Then this CCTV what they talk about ain't for be the decisive, you understand, piece of evidence we go able for bring people to book, because even the special courts prisons, you from the outside you see the CCTV cameras them. You understand? Even the Pademba Road prison also.
The question now whether they work.
Well, this could be that even if they're not woke, which I think say is not supposed to be the case, you can't put white elephant at them place in it, because I think judging upon experience, because there was an attempted prison break earlier. So I think after that, I think say they may mount up the security cameras and so if they were there for correct a wrong way don't happen, I think they're supposed for the in function. So but then go still continue for investigation. That could be administrative, disciplinary, etc., etc. But again, the Sierra Leone police get CCTV across the city, where then they're able to map and see things the way they are.
And speaking about Sierra Leone police, they admitted and get 10 drones. We deploy different parts of the country. And I remember there was a question about when I get drone, then why would I not use them drone and they for clearly track the movement of them people and because they give an aerial advantage. And the IG said, well, because of the situation was fluid and some of the people and the operator are not even able to work safe that day.
And let me just give you the definition of drone. Drone a gadget where you get inside, you can store inside a box. So you charge them fully. Then when it's time to operate, they all get lifespan where they charge. Then the fly go up. Then take aerial view and send them back to base. Then you can act upon that intelligence the way the drone they give you. So it is not that they are permanently on Sky, so that when person go just get, you say, okay, don't tell me what is going on. So it's actually a manipulated equipment where somebody go put and manipulate at the time. So
yeah, but clearly the one who for the operator not been there as well.
then this is the crisis where we get. Yeah. I tell you, say Saturday nights to Sunday mornings, even the hospitals, there is a disaster. If you then hospital Saturday night, something wrong with you, your relative in the ward, then you begin for look around for see if the nurses then go there. This is the kind of thing. So we need for change the working
that
mindset,
lethargy,
that lethargy, because it don't show we now clean. And this is asking a God in power, and I save some things then, because a lot of things then be left open.
And let me come to you about that question about the breakdown in communication, the breakdown in protocols, or how all of this go really happen really so fastly.
You don't still come back to my point where I say conditions of service. Now, conditions of service not just talk about welfare. If let's go back to it and say the military say they don't even get CCTV camera for the armory. As critical as that place to be, it's supposed to forget them. But why not they? So that means say the possibility they're not able to executing duty effectively because they not get all what you need. You also come back to the question of waiting. Mr. Calvin, they talk about the prisons, talk about getting the drone. Forget drone now one. Do we have sufficient manpower to handle it? Salon, now also are the
police gets.
No, hold on. Forget a GIS operator in this country for effectively handle drone. It's very difficult. Me, I don't attest to that because I do documentary one time for one NGO. I put out advert for a GIS operator. It take me a very long time. The Wawa almost where I get, it tell me say, Brabi zero, I get other work then for you, so I get for the cam at this time I so for you. So imagine that the day you talk now about the police force where all man know waiting, then they talk about police. But the issue is getting these people there. And because of we not get sufficient manpower, you go find out say we go get difficulty. Because even let's leave the security now, let's come to the medical field. Now one great pathologist now again at this country. In the event that you want for do postmortem very fast and he's not there, or maybe he overwhelmed with work, you just get for wait. And sometimes in waiting, you might not even get this. So now this also they lead back to slow progress in getting our reports and everything done. So I'm still on my legs that the conditions of service of these people need to be evaluated because we need for know. If a very sensitive area as that not get CCTV camera, then I wonder what we are doing. And when you look at the budget every year, we'll be talking about that quite recently. The budget allocation will tell you, say, will they put this amount of money for this amount of money for this? Do we actually follow up on that?
And to be honest with the military as well, in the defense, they have been asking for more budget, but government, they give them, but they give them enough. They have been wanting more for
so
really
all
investing
of
in a lot
this
of things.
comes back to the condition. You see, to be honest with you, we take everything now salon for granted. To be honest, talk about anything, medical, security. We just believe, say, I left my case to God. God goes fight for me, or God go protect me. Sometimes some of these things we need for logically assess ourselves, say, are we ready for this? Now, where such an incident does happen, the first thing where I expect, say we forget now, let's look at the root cause of how this thing happened. Then we don't find out, now we don't highlight one, say there was no CCTV. Why don't we put a CCTV camera there? And not for just put a CCTV camera with somebody they monitor. Where at the end of the day, we know that they can say, we know that they're going to do. And all of these are things that we should do. Talking about having drones all over the city, it's very nice to the ears, but is it effective? And how do we know? If something happens at this country, trust me, I guess workforce. All man, they come up with your own theory. Now this I feel say happen, now this I feel say happen. Until maybe after a long while, they will establish one fact where something where me, you, Mr. Calvin, and this operator decide saying that the truth than they. And we cannot scientifically prove it that this was what happened.
And before we go for break, Kelvin, the worry way a lot of we get now whether we are safe, because let's be clear, government themselves don't admit say they not catch all the people yet. They kill some, they don't arrest some, but they not catch all yet. And right up to now, the military not able to account it fully for how much weapon was really taken. As of Tuesday, when they asked the CDS that question, they say, oh, they say we get a system where really they keep track of all of them things that will come to stock, but when we get the final number, we can't tell you now. So as of Tuesday, they not tell we it. Today is Friday, maybe they have a new information that we don't know, but all of these things, a lingering question of all mine, whether we are safe, knowing that you still will get bad people out there and possibly they also get gun them.
Yeah, this is the fear we all get, because not only almost arms ammunition laws, but almost safe them even though able retrieve from the retreating guys, because we see some video them or some photos them where they show Usai maybe fuel left then and abandon the vehicles. So saying 1 or 2 RPG bomb no man I go see there. You understand? So
where means then carry the balance.
Yeah, where means then carry the balance.
Especially the one that we not heavy like AK-47.
Yes, and the bullets them where then safe na propensity for cause harm.
And the thing is, one of the things I not cut you. One of the things we perhaps go give you comfort now the fact that because they can't raid the armory now by force, it shows say they not being get gun at all for do all of this.
So it's all waiting then take you under. Plus the few where then go and capture now then police station
and police station. Now then use for do much of this. Mayhem.
And then don't expend some. But what is in their reserves and how they don't escape now? We are the aid and abet them for escape. Because waiting we know something like say they were trapped somewhere within the western area. So who that don't aid and abet them now for move away from that particular point.
Police say the investigation they go right up to Yonibana and other places and now we now upline because then they expect that they use them push them.
Yeah, it's a track of how then they move. Yeah. But all that they now, like how Doc been say, it's not based on scientific evidence now. It's based on guesses. Yeah. And guesses
and possibly intelligence gathering as well, because that's their job.
Yeah, but it will lead you astray because I just don't know how we're not able to harness the powers of technology now for able to make, because those were what we are thinking. When the rebel will be in a salon, when I've been those dark days with technology not being improved, the rebel then get some fast for do everything. So now when we don't see how technology powerful, we imagine say, if not be naked now, rebel not go succeed because we would see their drone, we would see them under satellite movements and all the rest of GPS location. But now we not even get that experience there for even trace them people there and able for capture them, because it's really key. Because if you get armed men where plan for can do bad, they get arms, then they aloof. It's a point for concern actually.
There's also a logical something where I don't think about, yeah? From I don't in this country as a child till now, anytime where we get an invasion or anything we get for do with riots or something, the first point of call is always the prison. And it's something worrying because logically speaking, you go understand, say, there would be some military men in the prison where they go on for free because they want more movement, more people around them. So the fear where we get, not for just the one that we come that day, also the prisoners the way they don't live. Because imagine, say, prison say they get 2,000 inmates. As of Tuesday, they only don't get 160. We mean say we still get 1,440 with the out there. Hardcore criminals. So whose protection we get? And you know, say within our society where we also get a menace right now, these guys taking kush. And most of them, you're not going to even differentiate between them and prisoners. So how do you even foresee this na postias we within a prison, this na somebody we not in a prison, but it take the work. So
and this is the thing, specifically to that point today, I remember we were asking prisons that, look, if when I get a database of these people, which you should have, including them phases, you can put them out.
But you know it's not the irony. Most of these people that we come out from the prison, they don't even get place for go back. Some of them, they loaf around town. As you see, answer, you know, still say this man, so not to somebody will be done there out for a long time. But how do you make the report? Now you put financial incentive. Say, if you report this, I go do that. What if I get somebody we don't disturb me? Wait until I want to let them take them out there. Then I can just go point and say, this man, so now they all come on a prison. They can't give me money for somebody.
Well, I mean, I will imagine then go get system for check who was a prisoner and who is not.
Checking and getting those information is something very vital. We are living in a state of panic. That is a fact. We're not going to lie about them. Not so for just the one that we come, but also the one they already done their out.
There is one thing. Even we, in our societies, them, you understand? We so help them prisoner than they. People and they videos and they with the shoes say, una pass so, una go so, yes, put you close, go apply once and nothing apply. Like aiding and abetting. That is really pathetic. Because when terror looms, you understand, it goes to everybody. You understand? Even you where they show the road, they're not able for take you out where they want to do something, say go to Napianda, but then go just do a general harm. So this is really key. But again, what I know now that the whole forces still remain a wholesome entity. They're not divide sharply as how other countries then would think say it can happen.
But there is some division which we should be worried about.
But the key thing is the key thing is we get the wholesomeness because the leadership and a lot of the operatives, because you see the way then they move later on, because really they are in a very difficult position at a very difficult time.
That we understand.
We just get for look there with that kind of idea and see say we give them the support because look, the security rests on all of us. All of us, the security rests on we. Because those guys, they have lives too, and further forgive, if they take one down, we don't harm less altogether. So we get for give them the support, no matter what, so that we get the peace and tranquility we really need, because really things then they go bad now. Because look, people and they go work, they don't know side and picking and day, because then picking is over for them at school. Now school don't hold on. You know, then somebody then at office, waiting me picking go they do now house, no. You know, everybody don't tell on himself towards a development trajectory we don't drop. For example, somebody, one woman, they say we na Muslim bearing now they live in a salon. Now I say how? They say because you get anti-day, you bear anti-day. Because now every day when they come out, then get something they eat, then go home, then sleep. The next day then get back, they eat, they sleep. Few of Sierra Leoneans now then get Christian bearing. Where you say go get something where you go there until next week, till the other week, till the other week.
All right, that's an interesting analogy. Sales week. If you just join me, this is the Epic Morning Show. We'll be right back.
Yana Orange, we busy because cementing freedom. We glad for bring to you we new and sober offer. You inside this we one in town offer, you get the rights for pick the voice or data bundle where fits your lifestyle. Yes, now so it be. We dey make communication winner for you wangling. It no matter if you not posting with like long talk or posting with like for browse boku. You there for you. Pan tap all this, you get to run by SMS where you know they pay for. We don't add the magic jeep and this gladdy. You mean say better thing day for all man. Ladida they are for you. Dial *889# for begin.
Orange.
Una don't ready for the biggest enjoyment this Christmas? Join the biggest household name, the #1 radio station and salon, Epic Radio. They come with the biggest, the hottest, the finest, and the sweetest carnival title, all team mix carnival. So come and mingle with sober-minded people from different angles. Saturday, December 16th, the big carnival will take place. Now more don't plenty. Jump 6 o'clock evening time, everything gonna begin. Come and chill with the favorite presenter. Come take a nice picture with all the biggest celebrity there. Come and party with the Sierra finest DJ Wonder, Come Move and DJ Butu, DJ Nice, and other well-qualified DJ and band for them. Come get the ticket now from 50 new Leons, the Epic Radio, within a 54A off Got Road. So if you want for no more, tune to Epic Radio every day for more updates or follow we on social media for exclusive content and good surprise. Come and be part of this historical event. So join Epic Radio with all Team Mix Carnival. Epic Radio.
So creamy, so good.
milk now they carry tasty creamy goodness for your breakfast and snacking moments. With any packet of cowbell milk powder you add to your food, you dey give your body a creamy goodness blend of vitamin A, C, D, E, and K for general well-being and vitamin B9 for healthy brain development. Cowbell milk powder now with creamy goodness. Now quality milk powder we recommend for you and your loved ones during breakfast and snacking moments every day. They also get the 3-in-1 cowbell coffee, cowbell choco, and your favorite cowbell strawberry. Buy and enjoy the new creamy goodness of cowbell every day from all provision shops nationwide. For wholesale, visit the office at 51 Frobe Road, Freetown, or call us on 077 250025 or 099 250025. Cowbell powdered milk, the perfect companion at breakfast and snack times. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
All right, welcome back. This is the Epic Morning Show that comes to you live here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Time check from our studio clock. It's 13 minutes outside the hour 8. I mean, this is a week where no other story no able survive so far. We have so many other stories we don't pop up, but one of those stories we don't see lately is about petrol. I mean, for you again, Mutuka, you go know petrol look like a loss, but yesterday Petroleum Directorate is saying we get enough fuel in the country for last week through the festive season, and secondly then guarantee say as well fuel no get for go up throughout this December. But waiting they happen as usual, the filling station and they make like say petrol no day.
This is tough. It's really tough. Now I buy Katik for Kaya just because I no more pay. Just because certain people hold on to the product. Because it's just shocking for let you go now one petrol station, as you they bend inside and they wave their hand to you, say fuel not there. Then you go na the other petrol station, you meet people and then they buy. So it's just shocking for say who side then where they get them. But again, I believe say then people get a network within the network themselves. I just don't know really what they end up to.
And waiting not happen, Doc, with this normally with the fuel industry. Really, it's a cabal, and then you get very few people that control the market. NP, LEONE, now Malado enter, but not be a big player. It's compared to those other two.
Total.
So these players, when they just say no more, let's hold our product, the whole market they come to stand still.
Look at the end part of that press release. We see that the cost of fuel still remain 30, that they no see people and they sell them at another rate. You talk to bike man, he go tell you say in they buy fuel 35 leons or 32 leons because he wants them and he need for the one. So that one he gets a whole lot of issues them on its own. But if government want for prioritize Dandy, I think the government need for getting fuel station.
Well, that will also be dangerous. You look at a side wouldn't go to accuse government of going into a market we will also put pressure, we will suffocate private sector.
Look at BP.
And the worst case scenario is that government is not even a good businessman. We don't see all the entities that we don't control. You understand? When services delivery, how they all don't crumble under economic hardship. So if they go up and fuel, I think that the worst case scenario. But the best thing is
not just a suggestion.
We need for let the government self able for put controls. I don't want to say this publicly, but let's try for Siamba, right? It is not wrong for let government help private citizens and private businesses for grow. You understand? If them identify 3, 4, 5 good Sierra Leoneans where they no say go able to rise up to the task, why not set them up to some top businesses? May we see how they come out. We saw it in the case of road construction under Ernest by Koma, where it say road construction be a priority. All the group the way they come now foreign groups there. They decide for work with a private building contract,
local contractors
person, where,
like Gento and others.
We don't rise up to the occasion. We don't get even this other guy, this Kono guy. They all now they do road perfectly. So we can also get in the sector because the more the area, the more players, the better.
Yeah,
but now the players are very close.
Government not necessarily close the market. The market's open. Anybody can cancel. Malado don't cancel, and they depend find a foothold. So I mean, the stronger the stronger other players become, and the more
the
influence
they get, and then the better for we the citizens. Because the real thing is that fear no go day. You understand? People are hold on to her. They cripple movement.
Yeah, but then they count on the fact that because in a festive season, on Saturday, I mean on Friday night, I mean my wedding was on Saturday. We had to move with vehicle and go buy Jebu because petrol station and nobody sell petrol.
Exactly. Me self na Jebu I buy yesterday for even survive.
Yes.
You see, and Jebu now, you like it or not, then get them. And where did they get it from? From the fuel stations.
Of course, we bought more than 50 liters for 35 leons each. So
this is the
same price what I just saw.
So what's in the happen now? Some kind of home economics they play within the petrol stations them and the Jebu dealers them. So where they put we at risk.
And this is the thing, and it's a sector where it's difficult for the government really get control over, because even the government will say, well, now we they provide forex for make them go buy at a discounted cost, etc., but then just go do waiting and want, and almost always they win.
Yeah, this is what we are seeing. But what I try to say, that analogy I make to former President Nkrumah, making road contractors them within the communities, you understand? We can even do them also on the fuel sector, because we don't get this place now APP where somebody been try for bring up. All of a sudden we know they are nothing again, because then
I think they ran out of cash.
It would be a very good game changer. If 10 people, because I understand, say they get a storage space where we able to keep it for 6 months.
Yeah, but
you understand?
They need capital as well for full that.
Well,
and now,
why can't we help that person with the capital if the person trustworthy enough for able to hold that kind of money and begin for run that kind of business, so that these guys go able for release this thing like how it will be.
The thing with the analogy, because the fuel market small, you get very few players in this. So, and let's not kid ourselves. Apart from Connex, they're all now local players. Leone, NP, they're all now local Sierra Leoneans,
yes.
Really. So, how, if you are government, how do you get out of that jam?
Well, just like you say, we can get like a situation whereby we can put like a credit system, whereby you can say, okay, we get like, let's say $5 million for give to maybe 4 individuals. Then before you can say, bring you business records. Let's see how best you be done able for do them. You forget experience in that field, even if in 1 year, or you for don't understand how the field is. Because I know we can give you money for they do business, we just don't understand how the business they run. Then after that, now we can tell you, say, okay, you get a threshold where you get for the make a payments plan of how you do pay, so that by the end of the day, whether they don't bring the money inside, you get more money back for it to other sets of people. And you know, say the more people in the inside, the better the competition.
Yeah, you really feel say for the government make osusu with fuel, na solution.
But if but if government make osusu among themselves, so why they not go give to people and for develop themselves?
Yeah, because now for service delivery.
Yeah.
What we talk about government now service delivery na them basic operation. Yeah. So outside and see the service they get some fault, then for be innovative enough. So that's why I want for charge the National Investment Board. I want to know what really then they do, because these are some of the thinking out of the box issues them where the government they always suppose what they do.
And do you think because government don't pull subsidy, it means the government then control don't less?
Well, this is not supposed to be the case, because the fact here is government now the anchor for everything within the country. So the people
basically the field, if you are a field dealer, you will basically be saying, well, because of production don't go up, we need to review this price, and then before you know it, to begin only fuel, small scarcity and all of that.
And that is
last December, it was terrible for a lot of people.
Exactly.
And
so
probably we
now
could also get this.
Now. So for not so statement business. This is about thinking outside the box. This always textbooks way of solving problem na Sierra Leone now crisis. You understand? Let's go out of the box. We don't go out of the box and don't create a National Investment Board, for example, which is not a statute or something, an innovation. That thing they not for just did it for let people and sit on the then they waka waka. Then for they do something well for the feel how people for the invest now. Even now you find out say orange where orange season come. People and they make fortunes per orange. But now the local orange where this grow in the backyard no more, now people depend on. Nobody now sit down say, okay, like I make 1 2 mile orange farm, you understand, within here. I know say every orange season I go get this kind of amount of money. People only sit down and ask no more and say, because all that if you want for starter, you need one kind of capital or reassurance that you will get markets and stuff. So all things in the National Investment Board for really kind of do and show what they really they do. And how did they do them for make less saloon investment take place? Because we get too much poor gentleman in a saloon.
Okay, let me just bring something. I mean, this last story is very interesting, but now something we get for really, I mean, now something we really get for interest a lot of we. Now, pharmacy board don't decide for launch an investigation into Coco Samba, now a very popular drink now, and originally some people. We don't use them and say, oh, it was good for blood and all of that. But a lot of young men and old men are now using it as an aphrodisiac. Yes. I use the English word for it because the Creole word not too sanitary for radio. Yes. So pharmacy board don't decide for launch an investigation on that. And the importers of Coco Samba, the one that would use the product, they themselves they fed seriously against pharmacy board. They are criticizing them for even having any question about their product.
I don't know why
but for
you
a long time,
ask me the question.
No, I mean I can't Kelvin as well. But for a long time, the reason why this is important, I think the other day I posted about this that they sell all kind of drugs in the street, and some of these drugs scientifically. The Standards Bureau and Pharmacy Board not test them yet. But you go see people and get megaphone say, this they men this get diggy this they kid this.
One medicine they men 50 diseases according to it. Now, this whole thing starts from, because I follow up the background story. Now, our medical doctor, he put out a statement, I think it's in a newspaper, he put them out, where he say the need for test them, because he might even get steroids, or he might get something in a poison or something to the body. It was suggestive, then it became something like this. But always, I can always look at the other side of it. What if after the investigation and find out, say, get no harmful content, and maybe the people already can decide for register with pharmacy board? Because, say, at the end of the day, the registration process then get for go through, then get for get license for Briancam, and then it will become a product for all my use. And also, so far so good from just interaction and asking people. I think say Boku young man and go attest to the fact that it's a very good product. And
good for what?
Well, basically, he left to it you are using for. Yeah. Just like how you talk. Sit down and Mutukawe they go Eastern. Then go bring one medicine and say the men 50 sickness there.
And yes, and not to we are not trying to target any kind of product here. But the thing is, Kelvin, because we not get any scientific research on a lot of them drugs there, it go work today, it go work tomorrow, but nobody know the long-term effects. Like where you go to a pharmacy, then prescribe, they say this medicine, if you have a woman not take them, they go and bug the picky in the long run and things like that. For all of these medicines, we not get.
You don't look at the content of Coco Samba. You get caramel, you get chocolate, you get milk. That was what they said.
Yeah, but it's not just that.
No, now so them put say ingredients. Now so right there. So if myself decide for take them 3 products and they make an amuse, I will still get the same effect.
Well, let's see. I see something come out where Standards Bureau put out say they order the importers of Coco Samba and Oga Big for make them go pay money. Now the finance for let them can do analysis of the product. That should have been done long before now.
Long before the product even the enter into market.
The proactivity of Standards Bureau, I don't know actually.
Standards Bureau, in all honesty to them, they want to do more, but they don't get money. Because if you look at this, if you want let them test your product, now you they pay money. So
and if you do not pay, they do not test.
They do test. So in a way, it even undermine the integrity
of waiting for come out.
Because if me can pay, let's say something when I 1 million for test, I say Standard Bureau, but I like you na 5 million, but let una test me product quick. Because I don't even overpay self could undermine which kind of results
they go come out.
So
this is the problem. Really, I'm not sure say Standard Bureau for the out of funds, because I think na a government and donor partner funded organization, and then get facilities then way fantastic na the sub region. Not to a small place that one day. I don't go there. Now a massive place.
I've been there as well, and they get some fantastic professionals.
Yes,
but they are always crying for funds.
But what's in the funds for? Because I think say entry points, you understand, of goods and other things, therefore they did. And when anything went new, and even the random checking self, random, because maybe you can don't bring the first product, it match the standard, but then along the way, you drop your hand. So then can you pick that up as well? Because this is happening in America. Right now, Toyota RAV4, they don't recall the latest model them back, because it's enough number they catch fire. You understand? So America check and investigate and find out that the battery, some of the kind thing they would take make the batteries and the most kind compatibility, it lead to make it cause fire. So they withdraw them. So random checking also they help, because we get some drugs and also even not so drugs, drinks. There are times you can buy a drink, you find out that it tastes different. You can say, how this Stabia, for example, tastes different. So don't sometimes 1 month along the line, it tastes the normal taste, as the case may be. So random testing and all the rest of it, and nothing say it go too expensive, because that's just their mandate. That's their mandate.
One more thing that quickly happened. Now the fact that if a drink tastes bad, it might be say either the expiration and the very close, or it already expire. So sometimes also when you buy some products, check the expiry date.
Yeah,
including
but the thing
products
is,
in the supermarket.
like I say, the thing with, for example, if you load inside Poda, you load inside Boss, you see them guys there, they come, they advertise this medicine, they mend this, they mend this, they mend that. And they not even get any scientific. They just go say this medicine Mali come out from where pull and Senegal and all of this.
They get the same kind problem.
So this is the problem, and nobody is checking to say this is safe. So all just they buy and consume.
Well, now there people in the pharmacy board for chase. Now there really people in the pharmacy board for chase. Other than Coco Samba, because Coco Samba now don't go na Standards Bureau and don't go clear the aid.
No, they're not clear quite yet. I mean, but we will talk to Standards Bureau this morning. We are hoping to talk to her in the second half of the program. But let's listen to our listeners now. 079994993 as well. But everything we don't talk this morning. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, MJ.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. MJ.
Yes, sir. Johnny, welcome. Come on here, radio set small.
Yeah. I think we have to be careful how we analyze certain things, because like somebody was talking about somebody, you go down do something, then you say, you know, away from one place. All these things are documented. People then get their addresses, then get their names and crimes, records to that. And then belong to communities. Go live and post in Pekin or in border, or your family say, a commotion because you want to get some fracas, where you want to get a problem. You self going to implicate yourself where you end up in trouble. So that is no point at the far. Then secondly, we're talking about security analysis management, at least all over the world, even Pentagon, then a breacher. Somebody need secret documents and reclaim. One young bobo, not even 20 years.
Thank you very much.
They're able for breach through.
Thank you very much. Let me hear from more people here. Keep it 60 seconds, 079994993. Let's hear your thoughts. Good morning. Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Yes, sir.
This is a concerned citizen Abu Phil.
You're welcome.
You are that man will be the guy for talk about the military. Between me and you, military, like a society, when I speak society. Military, they can tell you, say, one mommy, one mommy, one daddy. But at this moment, the military don't divide. Where this previous government come, where they can take over, you go see they come Tolobo soldier, Paupa soldier. Where for be politics for the army. Where eventually where President Bill win. All the people that say this I won't talk. All man go to him. So if you're gonna attack inside there, you're gonna attack in barracks them. You don't feel for talk. They say like the people look at the camo. Don't do. This pension is type for talk about pension. This pension during President Kuruma's time. Now the pensioner be don't go now. Labour Congress for go do verify. Well, they go ask the pension up.
Yeah, but they know it's Sam. Now they don't Sam.
No, well, now let's say government continuity.
Yeah, so now, so I mean, in a continuity, but if you make that reference, they also need for make this other reference as well.
You see, you go 34 steps, make it no day. We want make to that street, so that they pay from 26 or 27.
All right, thank you very much. Let's hear from more people here. 079994993. Let's go and hear from more people. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, John from John Street.
Welcome, John.
Yes, Jawad, you confused me this morning with DP English aphrodisia. Tell me, say manpower. Then why you direct the question direct to Dr. Hamwanya?
No.
Exactly. Dr. Hamwanya gets so much idea about Coco Samba, but because you know all waiting Coco Samba make up. But we don't establish that na security breach, and it is on record that Mr. Will from the ONS after August 10, he did say everything they in place. Then we see Hamas when they raid Israel. A colonel come and take responsibility. Say we fail for secure our people. The security sector don't come and take responsibility of this. Then Jawad, I think 16 days more to Unaha business. Then this curfew day.
Yeah, we'll make a decision on that very soon.
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me hear from more people here. 079994993, and let me put through 2 or 3 more calls. Good morning.
Dauda.
Yes. Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you. The argument begin with if this thing na political or na condition of service. When una we say get nothing for do with condition of service. This kitikata way happen na purely political something. As to which end it begin and which end they get for end, we go left and no more to God. The truth must prevail. The truth will come out about this fear business. We get what they call, petrol regulatory something. When a government owns something, when they control them people, now then they give them license. If they don't say fear, they're all over. The petrol dealers, then they lock the station, they say petrol not there. How confusing within this country they take place. Please, within a confused state.
Thank you very much. Let me hear from more people here. 079994993. Let's go. Good morning.
Jawad, good morning.
Yes, sir. Molai, welcome.
Yeah. Jawad, this normal statements who can you make as a leaner, governments not have their own business. I think it's a very wrong statement. Jawad, let's look at West Africa. Why we, the English-speaking countries, are different from the French-speaking countries then? Where you go to the French-speaking countries then? From food, telecommunication, petroleum, whatever they do with directly with the people then. The government always get their own enterprises their way. They run the same business that the private people they run. Now, just because of we get corrupt, unproductive individual, they would get our politics them. We know they think about the well-being of the common man. And that's make we always get that up. They say, hey, government they want business. Why? Jawad, most of them private business people are so. Majority of them they come out from the government to go on their business there. But why the private sector they succeed, that the government enterprise they succeed? Now just because of lack of discipline and corruption. That's
Thank you.
All
right.
The government they want.
Let's go. And okay, that's the last call we'll put through for now. There's a breaking news where we need for also bring to now. The Salon government don't sign an MOU for the Lunge Bridge construction. Let me just bring you some details on that. So the deal was signed with Chinese company, Winner China Road and Bridge Corporation, and the architectural firm for the bridge itself, now Tepa Group of Construction. And the Lunge Bridge will be 8 kilometers long with an estimated investment of 1.5 billion United States dollars. And of course, the Ministry of Information just put out that, and you go check out now then Facebook page, you go see that, and then say this project now for complements the construction of the new terminal where the president will open back on March 3rd this year. Your thoughts on that development?
No comment for now, because you don't say we don't get them kind breaking then day.
Yeah.
We not see nothing good at the ground. So
Yeah,
until
but
the turning of the sword,
in reality, this is the first
jubilate.
time it reached to this level. Not to say I understand your reservation, but not to say we will see if until the turning of the sword.
Lock keep at this level first.
All right.
Jubilate.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Well, my own question I will get for ask is 8 kilometers from Osai to Osai.
Well, I mean, I assume say, I mean, we go see, but
So
it most likely
so
go be
you
from.
see, you are
from
still
ferry
assuming
terminal.
because like still clear. But no, I mean the things so now from Hastings they say last time.
Well, we go see who side and go one for build them from for Cam,
Yeah.
whether na Ferry Junction or they go Hastings.
You know, say
but
such
the notice
such-
is 8 kilometers.
Such an investment gets what we call PPP. Now you dey build, operate, transfer. We also get for look at the number of years. It's just like the toll road.
Or it could also be a grant.
Yeah, but
We
then
see.
all of these questions have not
We
been
get for
answered.
ask-
So
we get for
basically
ask-
now that make we say we decide so well, let's not say anything about it. Let's wait until we get further details on that. But it's a good development if we actualize them.
Okay. Your thoughts about the comments we want to get from public so far?
Well, basically, as always, we always stand for get the diverse views, and we respect everybody in opinion, including the man we say the issue will happen. It's purely political. Well, it's subject to interpretation, but just that, like how we always say, at this point in time, now we security as a citizen is not important. As a country, we get a lot to do. And, always where freedom become affected, na Salon. Say Salon don't become affected because freedom is at the seat of everything.
With Freetown sneeze, the whole country they catch cold.
Definitely.
Your thoughts?
Yeah, kudos to the callers and all the rest of it. But we are all speaking towards the issue. Everybody for bringing inputs. This is the key thing we make like epic, and because of the interactivity. It's good to interact these ways so that people know the directions, the way they come out and say not correct better, then you can change it in the next one. So this is how democracy really supposed to operate, especially the mass media. The mass media for give an opportunity for let people then come out. I just wonder if the government they take this particular discourse very seriously, because these are some of the discussions then where they give a hint on the next step or then policy formulation, etc., etc., because you do it for the people. And here, a lot of the people's voices are heard, and some of where they interact with people on a daily basis also, they are and try to put some things there. And then the people themselves can come and confirm with we or criticize we as well.
Yeah.
So, if the government gets some kind of way, because I remember there was a mechanism where they work with UNIPSIL, where they listen and follow the newspapers for the day and make a one-pager and send them to the ERSG, because it's just key in terms of moving forward. Because you know a lot where they happen around you,
Yeah.
you understand. Although they got other mechanism there, but the mass media is really set for that because they reflect the views of society as at the moment and even looking into the future.
If we do a poll about the Cocoa Samba issue, if we do a poll now, out of every 10 cities in them, on whether Cocoa Samba should be kept on the market or removed, how do you guess that vote they will go?
Okay, let's just give you how they go. One, Asabi, some man the way don't tell me say, in fact, now the woman they make them know about the product. Now the woman they bring a can of us, they give them. So that tells you something, a story. Then, so other man then say, from where they begin to come, that tight waist bone and that fat, it don't dey drop. So those are some of the effects. Let me go there and talk.
I'm not saying I'm going to go for end of the question too. But anyways, if we for do a poll, I can tell you say
I top 10.
8 would say so for keep the product.
Okay. Well, we'll go see. I mean, Standard will get the final say here. I mean, the pharmacy board as well. But stay with me. This is the Epic Morning Show. Thank you very much, gentlemen, for being here with us. We'll connect sports, entertainment, bizarre, and a lot more will be on the table.
Country that you know like LEONE. Oh, people that they say, no place like a home. No look beside for dog, not for upside for keep food. We young now say the country, but we get for beer. Mama, but not the thing that they do to we no say no fear. But any side where you there, in a Solomon, no. You got America, in a Solomon, no. You there England, in a Solomon, no. You there Germany, in a Solomon, no. You there Russia, in a Solomon, no.
Now we like we Solomon. No matter what side you there, now we like we Solomon. You there, now we like we
I know say the country they boil, but now we got for maker, They party know they try, but we not go forsake her. Mama Salon we sleep away, now we got for shaker, Now we for come together for defend we country. Now we know the thing that they do to we no say no fear. But any side where you there, in a Solomon, no. You got America, in a Solomon, no. You there England, in a Solomon, no. You there Germany, in a Solomon, no. You there Russia, in a Solomon, no.
Welcome to Biz and Echo News with me, Teresa Thomas. Inside today's edition of Biz and Echo News, Salon exchange rate landscape don't witness shift inside June 2023. The LEONE don't break in depreciation trend and don't experience heightened volatility, according to one analysis by the central bank. The International Monetary Fund don't issue warning against the premature ease of interest rates na the face of rising inflation across the globe. Jita Gopinath, when the first Deputy Managing Director for International Monetary Fund, don't emphasize the need for caution panel discussion on monetary policy challenges na the global economy na the 24th Jacques Polak Annual Research Conference. Osai he continue for talk say, central banks all over the world don't raise interest rates over the past 1.5 years as a result of decline in inflation. Sierra Leone Brewery Limited don't introduce 2 new drinks to the product lineup. This unveiling ceremony don't pull Nado, Zag Energy Drink, and Maltina Pineapple as a way for expand Sierra Leone Brewery Limited product for meet the evolving preferences of consumers. As this produce will be available nationwide for wholesale and retail outlets, and then go sell them at 13 new Leones. The Central Bank in Domestic Debt Market Report don't disclose a shift in the subscription trends of the 364 days Treasury bills, while this tenor mean oversubscribed inside April and May 2023, and also free under subscription inside June 2023. Inside the 182 days and 91 day tenor also experience under subscription. The African Tax Administration Forum Women in Tax Network Board don't elect the Deputy Minister of Finance as Vice Chair for 2 terms. Madam Bangura say it will facilitate the discussion on the impact of tax policy on gender equality, while it will empower women them in the field of taxation. This network stands as a significant milestone in the fight for gender equality and represents a true achievement in the Africa Tax Administration Forum history. Inside one groundbreaking discovery, the LEONE Plains na the northwest of Malawi don't be identified as the home of the world's largest deposit of rutile. According to recent pre-feasibility studies conducted by Australian miner Sovereign Mentors inside Cassia, these findings don't position Malawi as a global leader pan rutile resources and don't pass in closest competitor when Sierra rutile. This mining review report na Cassia rutile deposit not to the only largest globally but also boast of more than double the contained rutile compared to Sierra rutile, we don't mark significant milestone in the mineral exploration. Now all this I get for you inside today's edition of Base and Echo News. With me, Teresa Thomas.
Hello, good morning and welcome to you. Final edition of Sports Updates will come to you this morning with me, Mohammed Tobikagbo, and inside Sports Updates this morning. Sierra Leone dropped 5 places from 122 in other world to 127 in the latest FIFA ranking. What's in this mean for we national team and performance of Leone Stars? Well, most people think that we really perform and we 2 World Cup qualifiers, but we don't drop 5 places from 122 to 127 in the latest FIFA World Ranking. Very good start for Sierra Leone left back when Alex Bangura will score in 4th goal for in club Middlesbrough against Preston inside the championship. This comes as a result as Middlesbrough will win by 4-0 and the Sierra Leone left back Alex Bangura will on net in 4th goal. Another very poor result and bad start again for Eastern Lions as they don't get their 3rd successive draws in the ongoing Leon Rock Premier League. And as much as you go see them spend a lot of cash during the transfer window, while as things stand, they still struggle for getting 1st win inside the league. Basketball only dominates Africa, especially Kenya, as the National Basketball Association now opened a new office in Nairobi, Kenya, in order to expand their presence in Africa. Bukayo Saka, another 1st player inside the Champions League history for score and assist inside each of Arsenal's first 3 home games at the Emirates Stadium. Very good start for Arsenal in the Champions League and as well for Bukayo Saka. And finally this morning, Gabriel Jesus will be the 1st player for score in each of 4 Champions League appearances this season. And will make the 1st player for play English football for score in 4 successive Champions League games. We'll bring sports update to you this morning. Mina Mohammed Tobikagbo join we at 11 a.m. this morning. We'll bring you all the latest on international and preview some of the matches that we'll get for play in the Leon Rock Premier League. Mina Mohammed Tobikagbo to say goodbye.
Hello, you no need my loving. She no want to die for me.
Hello
Good morning and welcome to ENT Balls. My name Nalabi. Inside today ENT Balls with a profile Tyler Magic. Tyler Magic, born John Onyechuku Eyete, grew up in a Christian household in Dadina, a pastor, whilst a Momina, a popular gospel artist as LEONE. He started music journey in 2010 when he learned how to play the piano and become music director of the church at the same age. In name Tyler na acronym which stand for Thank You Lord Always, and the magic represents the feeling of music both to him and everybody with it around him. He started artist career inside 2020 where he released his debut single at next studio title But 1961, when a tribute to Salome with journey from independence to date. He officially entered the Afrobeat scene inside 2021 where he released his debut Afrobeat song title Let You Go. Then later proceed for release his debut title Midnight Tales, which consists of 7 songs and feature artists them like Block Jones, Daisy Lee, Kalim Kamara, Reggie Sachs, to name but a few. Throughout his career over the past 2 years, he don't tour the UK and the US and even host a musical concert in Salone on the 15th October 2023 will be a success. He also gets hit singles them like Swear, Losing, and a recent release with title Good Loving. Check for him on all social media platforms and streaming platform by just entering the name Tyler Magic and witness the magic for yourself. When all this we get for you is a ENT today, my name is Rabi.
I gave you everything I got and you left me broken. Left me broken. Girl, you broke me. I gave up everything that's left of you and I wrote this. So many words left.
Hey yo! You sabi English?
Leone's music.
You sabi English, English. You sabi English, English. You sabi English, English. You sabi English, English.
So creamy, so good.
Cowbell powder milk now they carry tasty creamy goodness for your breakfast and snacking moments. With any packet of cowbell milk powder you add to your food, you dey give your body a creamy goodness blend of vitamin A, C, D, E, and K for general well-being and vitamin B9 for healthy brain development. Cowbell milk powder now with creamy goodness. Now quality milk powder we recommend for you and your loved ones during breakfast and snacking moments every day. They also get the 3-in-1 cowbell coffee, cowbell choco, and your favorite cowbell strawberry. Buy and enjoy the new creamy goodness of cowbell every day from all provision shops nationwide. For wholesale, visit the office at 51 Fubi Road, Freetown, or call us on 077 250025 or 099 250025. Cowbell powdered milk, the perfect companion at breakfast and snack times. Cowbell, a creamy goodness.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign.
All right, welcome back. This is the Epic Morning Show. They come to you live here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Time check from our studio clock is 8:56. So we do have some time here for go through the papers then. And if you just join, we are live on Choice FM, live on radio as well on Epic Radio here. So let me just start with Concord Times. Security risk for judges. Magistrate impedes court proceedings. And EcoBank and Africa Guarantee Fund signed transformative $200 million risk sharing agreement. Now some of the lead stories and then on Concord Times this morning. On Awoko newspapers, Sierra Leone advanced cybersecurity initiatives at global conference. Wawa supports feed salon with vegetable seeds for Kailan women's farmers. Sierra Leone Civil Aviation Authority Director assures Sierra Leone commitment to implement CODEV Met AFI project. IMF staff report unfulfilled ECF fiscal consolidation in Sierra Leone. On Premier News, today now World AIDS Day, and we get 76,000 people in the country who live with HIV and AIDS, according to what we understand from the HIV and AIDS Secretariat. But Premier News, they carry a story really about World AIDS Day. Shortage of drugs, breakdown of viral load machine, undermine right to life of persons living with HIV. And on exclusive newspaper, Sunday's jailbreak in Central Prison, 2,000 large, 155 serve life imprisonment, and so on and so forth. There you get benefits of Mashaka Road to Sierra Leoneans. Review government and CRSG contract. And here is the thing. You have to know that at some point, toll gate fee get for go up. That's a conversation we will talk about next week. But that's something we for the one them will apply that route, say fast, you have to know and get yourself prepared. And on Global Times newspaper, the big headline is APC hungry and desperate for power. Wawa boosts Kailan women farmer groups. Human Rights Commission engage MDs on human rights obligations, and Bo gets new LUC. Political newspaper this morning, they lead with 14 killed in coup attempt. EBK's bodyguard linked to coup. Freetown shooting, local authorities effect bylaws in Kenema. ECOWAS stands by President Bio. And Satellite newspaper, they lead with ECOWAS wants coup plotters. We can't talk to APC this morning. Finally, we don't get a chance for talk to them. We understand one of the executive members by Mahmoud was arrested by police officers. So we will talk to Sidia Tunis, who is the official spokesperson for the party. We'll also talk to the Minister of Information about the Lunge Bridge updates that we are just getting this morning, that $1.5 billion contract we just don't sign with a Chinese firm for the construction. By the way, construction of the bridge officially for start in 2024, the last quarter of 2024, and a project we supposed for last for 3 years, so around 2027 and then for the done, if everything goes to plan. Important for us to mention that as well. So once we get CD on the line, we'll get straight to Ram, and then we go talk through some of those issues now they are facing regarding everything that has happened and the fingers that have been pointed at them at the moment, and their response as a party towards all of this. Here we try to get everybody in voice heard in we conversation. Good morning, Mr. Tunis.
Good morning, Jawad. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we understand, say, police arrest on a national organizing secretary by Mahmoud. Is it in connection with what happened on Sunday?
Well, at the moment, I'm not going to state that because we not clearly get, an explanation as to why they don't arrest and detain them. We're still yet to find that out. So I'm not going at this moment say in connection with what happened on Sunday.
Okay, but in the meantime, even from the press conference, officials are saying some of those people who are involved are former bodyguards of the president. You even don't get some people who don't go as far as even pointing at other figures within una party or associated with una party. Waiting on a response to that.
The party don't put out a statement where don't totally condemn what happened on Sunday, November 26th. And, as I want to also reiterate that one day that the party don't make them very clear that as an institution, a political entity, we don't believe for take power through the ballot box and not by the barrels of the gun. So anybody will do anything we get semblance of trying to take power by force or for disturb the peace and quiet of this country, we as a political party not go support that, we not go stand with that, and we outrightly join the whole nation for condemn that act day will happen on November 26th. And we also want to make them very clear that we call on every citizen of this nation for
join with the government, for cooperate with the government, for ensure say we get full investigation into what really happened, open and inclusive investigation, so that the one them we really responsible for waiting happen on Sunday will disturb the peace and quiet of every Sierra Leonean. We for able get them and therefore face the full force of the law, of course, following the due process.
So it also means say if government approach una as well for make una cooperate for maybe like locate some of these people where they in hiding, una also go be willing for help the government on that.
Well, that is if anybody know, waiting who that they in hiding or where. This should not be only narrowed to few political parties or few people. That will be the responsibility of every Sierra Leonean for identify and for locate other than ever government or identify, say these are the people of interest, these are the people who we want. Now we all responsibility as Sierra Leoneans for ensure say if we know them people and their locations who for bring them to the attention of the authorities so that these people can be apprehended. But it cannot be narrowed, because if we do that, then it is possible that we go water down the importance of what really happened, the significance of what really happened to our nation on November 26th. Let me reiterate here, Jawad, that for some of us, when we look at the whole situation, this should not be seen as anything we go benefit one political party or a group of people. We all not know what's happening, what's are the motive, who are these people, and that is why it is important that we really cooperate with government, and government also for see this as very important for make sure say the people of this country, get to the bottom of this, and then when we're responsible for disturb with peace that they let the law deal with them.
All right. Thank you very much for talking to us this morning.
You're welcome.
All right. Then I see the attorneys from the All People's Congress. We just been to talk to we about everything that's ongoing, including confirming the arrest of the National Organizing Secretary winner by Mahmoud, who is with the CID for questioning. As he was saying, not clear yet what exactly they arrested him for, whether it was related to Sunday's event or not. So we will still try for digging more. But let's just try to get the Minister of Information and just give you some clear cut updates on the Lunge Bridge updates, and let me just get a clear picture, because God knows, I mean, for some of you, even before we were born, I mean, they talk about the Lunge Bridge. Has been there for a long time, but let's see once we get him and we go talk through that. I think we'll get one last call for Do after that, and then we'll come to you guys out there. On the line now, we get the Minister of Information, Mohammed Siba. Good morning, Mr. Minister.
My name is not Mohammed Siba.
Yes, sorry. I always mistake that, sir. Cherno Siba. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Chernoba, my nickname is Siba. My full name is Abdullah Chernoba. That's why the C is there. But
all
okay.
Right. Thank you very much. So, what's are the difference between this deal we don't sign for the Lunge Bridge compared to all other moves we former governments, including this government, have made at some point for the Lunge Bridge?
So let's be clear, we'll not sign an agreement. We don't sign a memorandum of understanding. This is not yet a contract. This is not yet a deal. This is a memorandum of understanding with a credible Fortune 500 company. We get a huge reputation for do major infrastructural projects. They don't build massive bridges. They're well known. Anybody can Google them and look at them. And an architect, an engineer. We're also a reputed person. We don't build some of the major artifacts. And in fact, I think we include that in our release. So within the happen now is this is the first stage in a conversation. We don't agree now. We don't understand. We said say yes. We will look for deep in this conversation and move towards the process for deliver on that dream with the people of Salon always get. When we get this major Lunge fruits on bridge. So the memorandum of understanding is big news, because we need to run past the first stage. We don't agree on the general parameters. The next stage could be we conduct a feasibility study and sign the contract. Once that is done, the commitment will get from them is that thinking starts for work, as I say in the release, at the last quarter of 2024, and inshallah, this will be a 3-year project. So it will be completed and delivered to the people of Salone. We still get processes that will go through on that journey before we get there, but it's not good news for people and say them president, the government, to continue for work for them and do it we can for deliver on the promises that we present. You don't make any big five, will include technology and infrastructure.
So, I mean, the cost of the bridge, as soon as stated, $1.5 billion, who is going to pay?
So this is not part of the thing. You see, we use estimated costs.
Okay.
Of course, in the past, the cost will not go as high as 2.5 billion. So we're talking out a company where say, look, we can do this for cheaper because we get the experience. We already get the manpower. We don't do it in other places. We don't do a bridge. By the way, they do a bridge with a 48 kilometers. It's not just 8 kilometers. So in the questions of who is going to pay, this is not part of now the next steps of the agreement in terms of not who is going to pay, but how we're going to pay. So how? It's not a funding model. And then at the next stage we discuss. We don't do preliminary. But once we come and agree, we cross all the T's, we dot all the I's, then we go come forward now with a contract. We as soon as know with this government, we are very transparent. We will come back and tell you, say, at the plan this, at the payments plan this, toll system, mineral concession, partnership, loan, grants, all that in a part of the all options are on the table. We think clear that His Excellency the President is committed for deliver on this vision, and he will do his very best for do that.
And the pattern we don't see with government don't they do with major investment like this now? I mean, build, operate, transfer as we get with the new Lunge terminal now. So is that an indication that this is the kind of deal we might enter into given the resource constraint we get as a country?
My brother, as I say, all options are on the table. Every option is on the table. These presidents and this government, they seek for deliver for the people at the most cost-effective means. Build, operate, and transfer are one of them models that they, but we get other models that therefore we consider, including, as I don't say, different kinds of investment. So we in conversations, and once we have an announcement on that, I don't want to become speculative. I don't want to say, oh, na so, then the conversation end up in another way. You know me say I like to be factual, and when I come, I give you this information that you know say you go rely on.
All right. Thank you very much for talking to us this morning.
Anytime, my brother. Have a good one.
All right. Now, sharing about we just be to talk to you with means of information, just be to give you some details that all options of funding that particular bridge is on the table. It could be any number of models and way the government and the parties them go agree to regarding that Lunge bridge. So fingers crossed we'll see about that. But let's just try to talk to Pharmacy Board because that controversy which is ensuing now regarding a very popular aphrodisiac on the market now in Coco Samba. We'll try to talk to Pharmacy Board regarding then concerns them we then get about its safety. I'm told we can't reach them at the moment, but we will try to get them in subsequent programs. But that's it. So let me just hear from you guys here, 079994993. We heard from the APC this morning regarding them points them. They also don't highlight about the Sunday incident, and as well we hear from government about the latest updates we then get about the Lunge Bridge and so many more other issues. But they are also developing stories that we might also look at next week. But good morning.
Morning, Aside from Central.
Welcome.
Yeah, these statements we witnessed in court as well as the president accused the APC. Say the APC is responsible. Now they want to be cool. People be asked the question, somebody do overthrow himself. Because anybody way they think wisely, no say when military man in Canada, then they suspend the constitution. So automatically there will be no parliament. So the parliamentarians, the 54 of them, will go out of jobs. But the problem when we get to that statement there, it's like the presidency always feels in a government. The whole time they talk about 3 branches of government. Parliament is part of government. Parliamentarians are part of government. IEPC are part of government. So why, in fact, ECOWAS will come at this country, decide for talk to government, and let's for talk to the opposition? Well, are they not part of government? They're not control the security business with the talk just now. Yeah. Believe me, Jawad, like about 3 years ago, the last government spent so much money on scanners where they put in public buildings. You building a one, a ministerial building at 2, state house, parliament, you know. When you go to them place, they install at the front and the back. The far west and far east, there are no scanners. So if me a good bad thing, I don't go just use suicide, I don't go be attacked.
Yeah.
And then they will work right now.
Yeah.
One time a day, hello?
Yes, go on.
Yeah, one time a day when they talk about people and they claim money going to parliament. I see the look like it. When I know it for go far. When I just go now the scanner, the recording and see them bags they will they pass there. What's in the inside?
Yeah.
I don't get this kind of embarrassment.
Thank you
Once
very
I
much.
go now some building. Okay, thank you.
All right. I'm sorry you time to run out, but thank you very much. And that's important as well. I mean, some of those scanners in those public buildings, some of them will work, some of them will work. The one at Parliament, I don't say work. The one at State House as well, they work. The one you building, not so sure. I've not seen it in use for quite a while. Maybe it's faulty, or maybe they just decided for short down. But we have to be serious about security a bit more. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Jawad.
Yes, sir. Highly connected in a solution center.
Solution Center. This is Apresolo Kusa. You know, my brother Lekadi talk now. We get for cow solutions to this government. Government you get for invest into the security sectors. You understand? Because this thing will not happen. So, my brother, technology don't do now. So much. You know, time like during them days and today. Now technology days, something they happen now. Intelligence and they come now, social media they come on, you understand? Small good things and the way it won't happen, but information would all leak out, you understand? Because of this social media. One, they got to invest into the security because one, this thing will happen. So even in terms of them, they say away and they put their criminals there, yeah, they got to improve.
Okay.
Understand? They got to implement some doors there now where you know where it's very improved. Where people say, not to things normally open like that. Like, pardon, you go knock or you shit, I come out. You understand? So, government needs for improve into the security sector. And I mean, contribution from Solution Center.
Thank you very much from Solution Center. I want to hear more solutions as well, please. It's about time. We all know the problems. We've all been saying a lot about it as well. Let's hear your solutions as well and how we deal with this. Good morning.
Good morning, Jawad.
Yes,
James
sir.
from PC.
James, you're welcome.
Well, Jawad, if you promise me, say you will investigate about this mosquito nets.
Yes, it is
I don't
still
know
on,
what
and
you
we've
don't
asked questions about it. Once we get anything final, I will come back with that information there.
I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Now, for this morning, I mean, this thing where they happen in this country, I tell you, I just greed and just because somebody even analyze this morning, say, condition of service. No, it is not. Look at the people that were involved, the ex-military men, and how they do the thing. Now, then they look at how they work from here to here to here and what they do. If there been just a normal grievance of condition of service, then get processes where they follow. So no, look at this thing. And this thing, not to something we just shallow, it's very deep. People learn and make let's say they don't understand, but they are in it. We know we serve that this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 79994993. Let me hear from more people here. 079994993. Time check here is 15 minutes outside the hour 9. And please don't give us a missed call. Good morning. Hello. Hello. All right. I'm not sure. Say this person. I will say it already on air. But let's pick the next call here, and let's see through it. 079994993. Good morning. Hello.
Hello. Good morning, Jawad.
Yes, sir. Name was I call you from?
Capone Kaposki calling from Cambia.
Capone, you're welcome.
Thank you very much. This Lunge Bridge reports. Really, if you can go back for we in this country, it will fine for you, especially with me like a community talk so at the travel goes and fast. So sometimes I travel with me Muscati, Conakry, Lepade. I use flight, I go either. I use and say Labe, I take other Muscat, I go there. So if you don't make this for we, you go don't reduce some mileage then for we, the travel that is over there. Coming to this Coco Sambaya, me I would take and say pharmacy board, the local rates. Because people don't drink this year, if you people say yes, I've been poisoning this. If you don't like it, people make no mistake. So next time, when something they can at this country, make them pull a press release quick because it's something kind of more. In 3 years' time, they run. So as far as me concerned, this is all I have to say.
Okay, thank you very much. And yes, so that conversation about tightening we belts regarding then drugs and is something very important. Good morning. Hello. Okay, I think this person is struggle to come through. Hello. Okay, let's go to the next call here. 079-994-993 and let's go pick the next call here. Good morning. Hello. All right, we lost that call again. Good morning. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I know where the call from.
Good morning. This is Ivan. The call from Ferguson Street.
Ivan, you're welcome.
Yeah. Mr. Jawad, first of all, I want to tell Papa God thank you for letting us do this soon as I do. Because these are because of God's grace. But to be honest, we need to improve so many areas then in security. The Ministry of Internal Affairs and the Ministry of Defense, they need for step up. I want to make sure straight and call. During the 80s at this country, where you see Soldier Matima from State House, play past front, are afraid. Where you see Soldier Matima president in entrance, you're afraid. But honestly, we need to make so many improvements then. We pray that government will look into them here and improve the security areas. Then. In the president's post, the president's office, then get them when they change furniture them. But then by road prison, they do not do for change. They do not do for change. And that CCTV camera, I think we need to put on every area outside security day of concern. Now, my own contribution that let God make government listen and then do the improvement they have for we. Let us forget some amount of rest and peace at this country by God in power. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much for those solutions. Let me hear more solutions as well from people. 079-994-993. Good morning.
Good morning, Jawad.
Yes, sir. I mean, Samra. Good morning.
Yes. And if it be say most of them one day we can cause this havoc, then succeed for escape. Then the security for answer but good questions really. Because during that Sunday day, again we when they will be able we travel from both for camp. They say so much security been there from that 38 now for camp Nasong now all over checkpoints. And then the man and they inside now, then they say Monday. So if they want and don't escape and don't pass all inside and then it means the security business at this country will afraid for them more. How people then just can't inside no more, then they go out, then go my day under, wait for those still outside there, with the man they are not coming. There's no way out. Now they spend beaucoup money back for they go and send them. It's not easy for this country. Thank you.
What's your solution?
The solution are that therefore just empower the military how they're supposed. What thing they forget, they're supposed to forget them. Because if the military not well equipped, something like this go happen. People go get away with it. Somebody where they now Benguma, for example, and for able to get what it takes for able to stop the people away for pass and that. But they're not get what it takes in terms of communication, logistics. A problem.
All right.
Serious problem.
Thank you very much. Let's hear more solutions from people. We'll get 10 more minutes here. Let's hear from you guys. 079994993. Good morning. To your Commonia radio sets. Unfortunately, we can't continue to Commonia radio sets before you call or you turn down the volume, and so no, we'll get a bad feedback in here. Good morning.
Good morning, Joe.
Yes, sir. Name was I call we from?
Concerned Citizen Capeland.
Yes, sir.
Jawad, me, they appeal to government. Yeah, the only solution for relocate Pademba Road. Pull Pademba Road na the CBD. This CBD for everything. Anything happen at this country, they affect this central business district. So the only solution, make them pull Pademba Road from this CBD. Thanks very much. I hate me.
Thank you very much. Let's hear from more people here. 079994993. Someone constantly is suggesting that we remove the CBD. We'll remove the Pademba prison from the CBD altogether. Good morning.
Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Name also the call you from.
Yeah, good morning, Jawad.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I talked to Mr. Williams from Waterloo.
Mr. Williams, you're welcome.
Yeah, my brother, thank you very much, my brother, for getting you this morning. Although I don't listen to the conversation, but me advice to government for big up insecurity. Because this thing don't repeat itself several times. We don't dare so they don't do prison break many times. We don't do coup attempt, fail coup them. So to always pray God for, we tell God thank you, government able to take control of this situation. But yeah, we don't tire. Like what this last previous caller they say, for them to move this Panama road prison out of this city. Let them find other location where they will put them. Because this thing on the happen several times, done the security a lack at this country. Now they could see them can't see how they happen. Now most people in the suffer now. Look, holiday they come, now they think of everybody they go sleep. The time we not feel for sleep. 9 o'clock all man on the indoors. So the let government pick up his security and let them bring everybody in hand and still no harm in this country. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. 079994993. I guess 7 more minutes here, so it means we can squeeze through some more calls. I want to hear solutions. Please. Good morning.
Dauda, go ahead.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, one for allay you fears about them hardcore criminals where they say they don't, left the prison, then they at large. You be hardcore criminal, you be with you, like them money where they don't put on their heads. Them and then they don't go ever come around by this time. Now go, then they continue for go no more as far as the foot go carry them go. So we not for worry much about them. About the Lunge Bridge, me own solution, me own suggestion, no more way I consider with economic situation at the country. We are consider about the feed the money where they don't so and that money where they don't so for that bridge there. Me own suggestion normal to government is like we make like how we make with airport, like how we make with toll bridge, the one where they don't give that contract, they can make so we how many years it go run and it pull in money, then it go. But no other method, either by loan or whatever way we go able to make that big day.
All right.
We'll give the money in make it tell we how many years you go able to run out, then it pull in money, you go left and give it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. A piece of news as well happened this week is that British authorities arrest a cocaine shipment will be the head for Wigan. So that cocaine shipment, according to British authorities, come on from Sierra Leone and be the head into Wigan. They had to obstruct it somewhere in British waters, and the cocaine where they arrest, the street value of that cocaine is up to £140 million. And this is worrying because we don't want to have a reputation as a coke country, and that's something we government really need for look into and tighten security around as well. But let me just take a few more calls here because we have 5 more minutes on the clock before we officially wrap up here for the week. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. Name where I call you from?
My name is Abdullah Muno. I call from PWD.
Abdullah, welcome.
Concerning about this issue where they happen in this country, we may not happen, right? And only government, what the government for do for we, if we give lockdown for the short them, criminal and they open up an embarrass, right? That day, what the government do for we, they give lockdown, no shot for the criminal and we escape from Panama Road. That day, what the government do for this time.
Okay. Thank you very much. Not sure how many people would love that idea for make a total day now for 24 hours, given that we run a 24-hour economy for some man, then if I go fender before they eat. So it will be difficult a bit, but you have to feel sorry for government as well, and then a difficult position here. But thank you. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir. Name was I call we from?
Yeah, and Abdullah Kata talk from Kunguta.
Abdullah, you're welcome.
Yeah, but what I want let the government do for we? Really, I want let the security business like tight because say we that the Okaramanda we do clean go for go for no daily living. So if that situation how they happen, we not go able to work out, not go able to do business there. So do how they talk to our government. The peace now we should want. Whatever interest possible get for politics or any other thing, we na peace we want in the country. At that number.
Okay, thank you very much. So, of course, a lot of message of solidarity, peace, and of course, concerning security as well. Good morning.
Yeah, Jawad, morning.
More like one.
Yeah, Jawad, I can always say we get two institutions that we're not supposed for the inside this heart of the city. That Amory, major military base, not for the that kind of city like this now we don't so crowded many people there. The prison, major facility like Dundee, where they house almost thousands of people there now, not supposed for the inside the capital because these are always targets when you get skirmishes like this, where you get bloody attack. Now major things that will always happen at different countries then. But for prevent all those things here, their particular place they are not supposed to be in a city like this. Because if you think about the casualty in case of any attack, it will be so great we go out of control. Got so good that day, I think say the one the way even attack is attack, then so target not be there for civilians because if you go towards the civilians there, you forget so much casualties then. So their government try for put on the agenda. Military backs a major one like this, not supposed to be in capacity we don't.
All right.
Like this, and the prison not supposed for the inside capacity like I did so now.
Thank you very much, more like for that. 2 more minutes. Good morning. Let's hear from more people here. 0799949993. We just joined. This is the Epic Morning Show. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Epic Radio.
We're from Godrich. Welcome.
Yes, thank you very much. You see, with communities, sometimes even in some homes, in schools, people that can make themselves usual suspects by their behavior, by their utterances, and that's not the position where I see APC doing right now. They also make themselves a usual suspect by their utterances over these years that, they feel for them, but they need for change. They need for reform. Otherwise, fingers will always be pointing at them for them to hear. Now, my solution to the APC issue is that let them allow democracy for run within that party. Let the young one themselves strong. Because we still need APC in this society. But we need a better APC. The old one, they look down, fail that party. Let the young one, they stand up and let democracy thrive in that party. Thank you.
Okay. One last call here. 9:29 here from Studio Clock. Let's see if we can put this through. And good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Nyari.
Yes, sir. Mr. Rogers from Juba.
How do you do?
I'm good.
The only solution is number one. The investigations and what they do, let them do the investigation. Reach to actually whether they cause them here. Because not to people that they come out for do. Number two, I feel say anybody will come out outside they can't do them thing here in your country. Now people they invite them. Whether it be a citizen or not, now people they invite them. The other solution to this thing, we by first army, yes, it been there for overlook Freetown. That time where people then be there only 20,000. Today, we by first, if not to the barracks self, but that Amoring, enough for dinner we by force. Last of all, Pademba Road prison, and not in any other country now where they middle town so. Then can fire, then side them all not Guinea or other places that we don't change them. Let them change the prison yard where go get access to run. If you want to cause that work on the civilians, for go pull and a prisoners for let help you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And that's the last call we can take through for now. This is the Epic Morning Show, and it has been an incredible show here for the rest of the week. Of course, apart from Monday that we're not on air, but stay with us. We'll be back again next week. Many thanks to Choice FM here as well, Epic Radio. and all the other producers as well, and all the other shows continue, of course. So we might change the timing, the schedule, because of the curfew. We go change the schedule of some of the programs them, and so that is something you should be prepared for. But we will give you the dates them as we go, and of course this is Epic Morning Show. Mina Mohammed Jawajnade. Thanks again.
In a world where brands, businesses are struggling to capture the attention of customers,